Well, a Penguin. You know, QSP Penguin's been pretty popular with a lot of people. This little Warncliffe wonder has worked its way into the hearts of the many, and it has really nice action to it. I have one with in micarta, but you know what? This in titanium is really nice. It's blue. And if I wouldn't be grubby all over it, it'd be even more blue. But the more I touch it, the more the blue kind of fades, which you can put Windex and bring it all back. This has 154 cm blade steel. It's under $100. It's got ambidextrous thumb studs. It's really nice and easy to flick like that. And, you know, it's very easy to carry because it's not that big. I think it's a 3-inch blade, if I remember correctly. And it's just a bit over, 3 1/8. Up here, I think they call it really a 3-inch blade, but it's a bit longer than that at 80 millimeters, and overall 7-inch at 18 centimeters. So, yeah, a 3 and a 7. Check it out. It's a frame lock, over travel stop, hardened steel insert inside. We will take it apart. There's your lockup. That's 35 to 40% easy. So that's good. Let me see about detent. You really don't want to put much more on there because it's not a flipper. So I think it's right there where it needs to be. I think it's really appropriate. No backspacer on it, open design, and you got a lanyard hole that's plenty big. Titanium pocket clip as well. Fit and finish feels pretty good on here. Let's see what the plunge looks good and symmetrical. Nice satin grind. But will the knife be a knife? And this piece of paper's seen better days. We're going to finish you off. Well, okay. So much for my cutting skills. Okay, yeah, it's sharp out of the box. Get all the confetti out of the way. And it comes in this. Slides out. QSP's done this a lot of times in the past with some of their knives, their higher end stuff. Penguin, this is a QS 130. Got a piece of paper in here, kind of shows you it's a 3.06 inch. That's close. And 7 inches overall. Thumb studs, 154 cm, blah, blah, blah. But it's nice that they tell you about that. And let's get the scale out. It's not a terribly heavy knife, but it is titanium. It's 3.34, so it's not going to be a bug out beater at this rate because of the titanium. And you know what? Those are thick titanium slabs. Standoffs are pretty hardy too. That's about 95 grams. Okay. Still pretty light, easy to carry, and this is easy to disengage, this lock bar. So it swings right around. It's over the detent ball quickly. And that's a nice little drop. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what did they do? Well, they didn't do any weight relieving, doesn't look like. We will take it apart. We'll take a look at that. But, yeah, I don't see where they weight relieved, where they pocketed those scales. And they did have an opportunity to do that, didn't they? But, yeah, nice little knife, easy to carry, very discreet, lightweight, pretty classy looking as well. 10.4 millimeters, okay, 0.41 of an inch. So that's, yeah, that's pretty slender. Let's look at the blade stock. 0.12, so what about, yeah, 3 millimeter thick blade stock. And that doesn't surprise me, and that's pretty appropriate, right, for this knife, I'd say. Ergos are good. I mean, this is so neutral. I can get 4 fingers on here, just barely. So, yeah, but, you know, a 3 and a 7. I'm a 3-inch blade, 7 overall. That's kind of how they run. I mean, I don't care which one you get. When they're like that, you know you're going to get about a 4-inch handle, and I'd prefer 4.5-inch. But okay, it'll work. It'll work. Reverse grip is doable. I can't imagine why I'd need to, though. And nice. I mean, it's got jimping on top of the blade. I'm not trusting anything, you know, real well right now. But okay, it's got a good fidget factor to it. And you know, the thing that tells the tale sometimes is, will the knife come apart? Can I service it? Can I clean it without grief? And it feels like there was some thread locker on there, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. And yeah, it would be nice if they would go to number 8 body screws. Number 6 is just, I mean, they round off my bit, and I have to buy more of them, and that way you can kind of round out the inside of that screw, and then you'll never get it off. So that's not good either if they get them overdone. And I guess that pocket clip doesn't have to come off necessarily because it's not really screwed onto anything. And it comes apart. And there's a hardened steel insert and a ceramic detent ball. And yes, this is D-shaped here. So that's why we were able to unscrew it successfully. And here's, of course, a steel washer because you got titanium. And then you got little ceramic bearings in here, both sides. And there's your stop, which I must have knocked out of here. Oh, no, it's over on the other side, by the way. So, and a steel washer on this side. Looks pretty clean. Looks clean. It's round here. It's squared off here. So that holds it in place so you can unscrew it. And, of course, here's the pivot. And it's got a flat spot right here. So it all works, and it aligns the logo they want it aligned to, so we're all good. Well, if we're going to put it back together, let's put this little darling in here. And it's going to have to face forward where the flat spot is. So we better get that aligned appropriately and get one set of bearings on here. And let's put a blade on. What do you think? And then another set of bearings. And I don't know if I want to, I guess I could just set the washer on top of here, just like it was when it kind of came apart. And then, of course, I've got the stop right there. That fits over there. And let's hope we lined it up adequately. I think we did. Yeah, okay. And we got to put this back on. So, and I'm going to make sure I'm not crossing my threads. Yeah, there was definitely something in there. I don't really need that much help with thread locker. I'm not a big fan of using it if I don't need to. So let's put the little guys in. 1, 2, and that one's set right down, and I knocked that one out. Thank you. Okay, that one's in. Centered. No blade play. Good drop on it. We're good. Back with the Penguin in titanium frame lock, 154 cm blade. Yeah, check it out online. They're just coming out now, and might be a consideration if you like the regular Penguin in micarta. Then maybe you would like it in titanium on a frame lock. Yeah, it's popular. People are loving that design. QSP's really kicking it around to some different variants and this and that. Maybe we'll see one come out in M390. God only knows. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.